quite well documented that controlling the controllables allows you to manage your stress levels. I think that's a really important issue. In elite sport, control the controllables has been a significant contributor to team success. So I'm talking with Carl Rimmer and Kai Horstmann from the Exeter Chiefs. Carl, tell me about control the controllables in your playing environment.
The one example that springs to my mind from my playing days or my time with Exeter is the fact that they've got one of the best defences in the league. They always tended to opt for an option to play with the ball in play. So even when they're kicking the ball away, because it's not good territory, they would choose to keep the ball in play because it meant they could control what happened with it next, and they would use that defence to win the ball back, as opposed to putting the ball out to give themselves a breather to then allow another team to put something on top of them. And I think that sort of wraps it all up to me. And then within that, you've obviously got the individuals then controlling what they do during that phase of play. But yeah, definitely one for me is not allowing others to sort of have their say and making sure you stay in control of the game the whole time.
Yeah, good, interesting. What about the overall contribution to winning tournaments and games, Kai? How would you describe how control the controllables contributed to that?
Well, I think their most recent successes of doing the double probably highlight that the most. In a period of time when there was a huge amount of variables happening around them, the world going into a place that was very unique, really, and a lot of distractions, and being able to control that squad and say to them, look, we're having a period on your own at home, but you've got to control that period of time very, very well. Those individual moments where how much weight can you lift in the gym, how much running can you do, how much exercise can you do on your own with no one driving you, you can control that as an individual. And then when we do have the chance to collectively come back and put our stamp on the season and see where it takes us, we're in the best possible place we can be because we've controlled it the best out of all the teams in the league. And I think it shone through in those closing stages of the season.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So there's two distinct elements there that you've described. There's the individual aspect of controlling what you do, and then there's the tactical element of controlling what you do, which is imposing yourself on the opposition, which I think both those reflect really well into business and how as an individual you can just work on things that you can control and then control your environment and control the things that you do so that you can position your business effectively to your competitors. Thanks very much, guys. Much appreciated.